Hello and welcome back to my cardboard workshop, or welcome to my cardboard workshop if you are new here. So in my last video I made a little cardboard race car bed for my ratters because why not? And there was a comment on one of the videos from this person called Kim Nichols, who is actually really supportive of the channel, and I thank you so much for watching my videos. And they just made a suggestion and I want to read it out to you. So they came up with this great idea, and it was, so they had an idea with a storage box and to cut two cardboard pieces that fit within the storage box. Then cut glue or tape several toilet rolls to the cardboard, and then place the first cardboard floor with the toilet rolls into the storage box, cut a hole in the floor so your rat can go from the bottom to the first level, and then place the second floor on top, making sure that there's a hole the rat can get through, so it's kind of like a 3-level maze. And I think this is a really cool idea. The one thing though is my rats don't fit. I don't quite know how you're going to be having the toilet paper because my rats, let me just demonstrate for you. Okay, so this is one of my ratters. This is Miss Possum, who I'm sorry, I just had to wake up. And this is a toilet paper roll. A head will fit, but I don't think she particularly would like to run through them if I lied them sideways. Unless you meant me to put them upways to make it like an easy maze like that. But I do like the idea of a 3-level maze of sort of the bottom having obstacles and places to hide, and then another level and then one on top. I think that is a really cool idea. But I think instead of a storage box, I'm going to make it with a cardboard box. So then I can cut windows into it, and that way they can have places to breathe and to stick their head out, and so it's not so claustrophobic. So I'm going to attempt to make this 3-level mega maze for my little ratties. So let's see how we go today. So I'm making everything in this food delivery box, which is not sponsored. But it is quite big, as you can see by my hands trying to measure it out, and it is small enough though to actually still fit inside my cage so that my rattos can play with it while I'm not there. The first level and all the levels are pretty easy. I just put in some tunnels like this one where I cut holes in either side so that they can get through, and toilet rolls, and another tunnel, and I just shove it all in. It's really simple. These are all just scrap bits of cardboard, and using my creativity and using your creativity, you can make your own first level. Then I just went over and grabbed a couple of nuts and dried fruit and plopped it in there so that my rats would have something to forage and give them something to explore while within the box. I then just cut some holes in the first level of the box so that the rats could stick their head out and go in and out of there, and also have some light so that they can see, just, you know, simple doors doing door things. I strongly believe that they don't need to be neat at all because 1, they're made out of cardboard, 2, it's for the rats so they're going to chew it up anyway, and 3, they don't last very long, so you need to be able to make these things quickly so that the rats can have a great time and you are not extra stressed and tired. So then on top of that first level, I just slipped in this piece of cardboard that I pre-cut to be just a little bit larger than the box itself, and I folded up the edges so that it would be able to just press against the edge and sit quite nicely in the box. So this is the floor of my second level. I cut a hole in it so that the rattos would be able to climb up to the next level, which I accidentally cut the hole where one of the other hideaway thingies walls were, so I had to rip it up a little bit more, but that's okay, it's a box. Decorating the second level was more or less the same as the first level, just putting in different bits of toilet rolls and tunnels that I just quickly made out of cardboard, and cutting out holes in the side for doors and light. Yep, that was pretty much it. Then I just grabbed half a handful of my rat food and sprinkled it all over the level so that they would have something to forage and explore. Now on to the next level. As you can see, this is how I make the bit that's in between. So I've cut a piece of cardboard that's a bit too big, and I've cut out little squares in the corners and scored the edges, and then I fold them up and it will just fit really snugly inside of the box. Fun fact, if you fold it with the scored edge on the inside, it'll be a neater but bigger. But if you fold it with it on the outside, it is a sharper angle, which is what I decided I wanted. And it's slightly less neat, but I really don't think that matters with this in particular. There wasn't enough room for another full third level, so instead I just folded down the top of the box and cut out a hole and then threw some food in there so that it could be like a little half level without things to avoid, but it's still pretty small. So this is the final product, and it doesn't look like much because it's just a big box on the outside, but as you can see, there are lots of places where the Rattos can hide and forage and look for things, and there's enough light to be able to move around. And yeah, I think they'll really enjoy it. So let's see how one of my rats, Xena, seems to like the box. Well, a little uncertain at first, walking around to the back of the box, but then very quickly hopping inside, and I think she likes it. I don't know, but this looks like a sign of a rat that seems to like her new interesting play box thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you to all of these people who have subscribed since my last video, even though it was over 2 months ago. If you would like to subscribe, I'm really wanting to make this a once weekly thing, so please do that if you enjoy this, and comment down below any new suggestions. Thank you so much, Kim McNichols, sorry if I'm butchering that name, but thank you so much for giving this suggestion. It was a lot of fun to try and bring to life. Alright, have a great day, love your rats, see ya!